beneath. Oh, fire and water me, watching me clean kerosene creek.
All right, I want to try my oil burner inside. And I came up with a good idea. I do want to, this pellet stove pipe, it's like a double-walled pipe. The inside is, I don't know what the inside is really, but yeah, the inside pipe is like the exact 3 inches, which will fit. I just have to drill out a couple rivets in the end of this. I can pull that out. I still want to try this little blower. That will fit right here down in the bottom of my stove. This is where you can pull out this brick in the bottom of there, at least on my stove, and I can fit that 3-inch pipe right through there. I just have to cut down below. This is where the ash pan goes, and I'll still be able to put the ash pan in there, but there's going to be a little cut out there, and I can put that pipe through there. At least I hope, somehow. I might have to cut the pipe off a little shorter, hoping maybe I can just grind these off. Let's see what happens. I need hearing protection. I'm gonna go deaf. No. I need to grind the other side. That definitely didn't work. Let's see. Okay. I can drill that through there. Oh yeah, I can drill through there. What the heck, man? There we go. Still, I guess grinding them down still helps. Would never be able to get my drill bit on there. There's 2. There we go. Look at that. Well, that's going to fit tight. Hopefully I get it. That's nice and solid there. So I'll cut maybe a little of this top off. All right, let me cut my stove out. Once I get a sip of the beast, I come up with a lot better ideas. I'll put some of these down in the description. Buy one of them. It helps support my channel. First, I'm going to try to drill a hole straight down. There we go. Now I can cut the bottom. Let me see how much I want to cut off. That's going to go down there. I also have this piece. Now this piece, I don't know how easy that is to get, but it did come with my exhaust fan in my bathroom. I'm going to try to hook that on so I can put this over that. That fits perfect. With that like that, I'm going to cut. I think I want to bring it straight across. So we will cut. It's a little higher than that. And then this does come up a little bit off the concrete because it sits on them blocks. Yeah. And I am filtering some more oil. I just have my made up funnel down in there with an old t-shirt in there, pouring oil in there. That way, less likely I'll clog my tube. All right, let me see if I could cut this with my cutoff wheel. Let's try to take some of these sharp edges down so I don't cut my patty. Do all this at your own risk. All right, I have to show you this. This little pipe fits in that hole. Perfect. I can't get any tighter. It's gonna be perfect. And then, like I said, I'm gonna put that on there. You know what's awesome? I just cut a hole in the bottom of that with my Milwaukee ratchet with a 7/16 inch socket and this hole saw that's made for cutting wood, I think. So hopefully I didn't ruin that. Oh, it's pretty sharp. Ah, I love it. All right, I think I found a way to hook this on the top of this without welding. I have a couple self-tapping screws that screwed right into there. I already did this. And I made out of this, I made some little angles. See? Like that. So I have 3 of them. I'm going to put them on here like this. Like something like that. And then this is going to go over top of that. That way it can't fall off of there. Oh, I ain't good. Look at that. All right, this is going to be my first run in here. I have a little diesel in this oil container, so I'm going to put a little of that in here to help get this started. That's enough. This is all going to be trial and error. I'm sure I'll get better at this. Open this up. Put this in here because there's already some oil in it. Okay, that should be good there. And this pipe will go over that. And this will slide down through there. Gotta go back a little further. I'm gonna pick that up. I like that. Hopefully this doesn't smoke my garage out. Ooh, we got ignition. Now I want to put that on over that before it gets too hot. Well, I don't see no smoke in here, so that's good. The only thing I don't like is I don't know how much oil is in that pan. Let's give it a little air, see what happens. I know I need to do something with this. One thing, it's way too long. I don't know if that's going to do anything. Let's see. Whoa. Look at that. Just that little bit of air. She was ripping. That's crazy. Freaking slick. Let me turn her down a little bit. Let's go like half throttle. That's a little better. Show you my drip feed system. Take this off. Whoa, don't fall. Open this up. Now this is my throttle. And I can put this cover back on just in case something clogs. It won't shoot out all over there. Working better than I ever thought. It's awesome. Let's see what we got. That down there is only 100 and the brake rotor is about 300 degrees. That's 331. Top's only 100 so far, but burning nice and clean. All right, it's the next day, and it's looking like a truck stop cowboy hat type of day today. And today I have a purple Beast cup. Love these cups, except this is my wife's. That burn went really good yesterday. The only thing I kind of wish I knew how much oil was in there, so I'm not sure how I'm going to ever do that. But one thing I did find out is I can take this out, and my brake rotor just stays right there on top of my blocks, which is really nice. Because I do like the air. I cut my air hose a little shorter and I hooked it up a little nicer over here. I'll show you. So I have all my oil adjustments here. Right here's for where my air is going to be. So I'm going to light this off again today. We're going to run it with no air, with air, and I'm going to show you the exhaust outside. I definitely was really impressed with it yesterday. This thing turned out way better than I ever expected. So leave me a comment down below if you think this turned out really good. I like it. I like my air. I like the variable speed. I'm going to have all this stuff down in the description because this is like an exhaust, but this exhaust fits over that fan perfect. I couldn't get it any better. I don't know. Some of this was guessing and it worked out great. So then that gives it I don't know how long this thing will last, but they're really cheap. Like you could, if you really wanted to run it like this all the time, you could just buy a couple of them. And like I said, it does run without it. So if it dies, it'll keep running and it just don't run as hot. So let's light this off and we'll check the smoke out of my exhaust out on my roof. Let me clean out my dog dish. Yeah, I kind of said in my video I wasn't going to use this probably much, but it's a lot easier to fill it through that. So I filled it up, just filled it up. Let me open this valve completely. Still not sure if I want to keep these this way, because if I kept this one adjusted, I could just open and close that one. But let's see what happens. Let's open this up. All right, let me clean this bowl out. Dump this in my trash. I'm able to pick this front up, slide that right in there. Oh, I'm gonna put some diesel in here first though. All right, just like that, that's probably enough. And then probably get a little oil and just dump some oil in there. I don't even have to. That will get me started. I can leave that out like that. Put my gloves on. We got flame. It's already shooting flames out. There we go. All right. That's a little tricky getting it back in there. All right, I got the feed just a little tiny bit. I think I'm going to try to close it just a little bit. That's about as slow as I can get it right now. Now that's burning with no air at all. Wish I could see if there was oil dripping in there. I feel like I'm gonna maybe make another hole right next to where the oil's at so I could see the oil dripping in. But at least if I leave that little crack there, it's kind of nice. Let's go outside and look at the chimney. Oh yeah, there ain't no smoke at all coming out. I see a little, all you can see is the heat. A little bit, I don't even know if you can see that. Clean. Oh, there's a little tiny bit of smoke maybe. Let's turn this my blower on. Just put it on halfway. Nice and quiet. Torn it up all the way. Look at that sucker go. Ooh, she smokes when I open the door. All right, it's like 4:26. I'm going to let this run till about 5 o'clock, and then I'm going to check and see how hot everything looks right around 5 o'clock. So I'll let this run for about a half an hour. That should get everything 100% up to temperature, and I'll show you the temperature. All right, I had to turn it down a little bit. Things are starting to get pretty red. Look at this. My pipe is getting cherry red. Everything's getting red. So I turned her down a little bit. She can burn really, really hot. I put it down to medium. I turned this down to medium, and I turned my oil down just a little bit. All right, let me check out some of these temperatures. Let's see, the brake rotor itself is between 300 and 400 degrees. The exhaust down there is 600 degrees. The top of my wood stove is 400, 460, 400, average 400. Come out here to the edge, it's a lot cooler, but my exhaust is, I just cooled her down. I think it was up to like almost 500. I don't want to burn things up. Well, if you like this video, leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you think it turned out good. And don't forget, I have all this stuff down in my description if you'd like to buy any of this stuff to try to make one of these for yourself. Give this video a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button to help support my channel. It really helps me out. God bless and stay warm.